Reducing maternal mortality remains one of the most pressing global health challenges. According to the latest estimates released in a report by United Nations agencies, every 2 minutes, a woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth, and this reveals alarming setbacks for women's health over recent years, as maternal deaths either increased or stagnated in nearly all regions of the world. It has become very urgent to ensure every woman and girl have access to critical health services before, during, and after childbirth. The Rotary Club of Umuahia North, under the leadership of Rotarian Geraldine Honora, visited the Federal Medical Center Umuahia, where they donated sets of medical equipment to the obstetrics and gynecology department of the hospital. The Assistant Governor Designate and the past president of the Rotary Club of Umuahia Central, Rotarian Kalu Uchenna Martins, set the ground rolling for the formal presentation by way of introduction.
Rotarians are individuals who have volunteered their time, their talent and their treasure to touch lives, to those who cannot pay them back. We are no politicians. We are businessmen and professionals united in the ideals of service. What is that service? Service above self, service to touch a life that is close to your community. And that is why the Rotary Club of Umuahia North, a very vibrant club in the city of Umuahia, have found it worthy, under the leadership of Rotarian Geraldine Honora, who is professionally a nurse, have found it very worthy to ensure that this hospital equipment is donated this day to the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, FMC Umuahia.
The president of the Rotary Club of Umuahia North, Geraldine Honora, speaks on why they choose to embark on the project.
Because when you come to the hospital and you don't see some certain things that you ought to work with, is a problem number one for you. And probably a bleeding woman comes in and you're hearing emergency. That's the mortality we are talking about now. And this woman, you can't even lay your hand on anything to work with. That woman will go in a twinkle of an eye. So I believe that what we have provided here is going to help us to reduce the problem that women have during pregnancy and childbirth, and not just that, at the same time help them to have a smooth transition from pregnancy to delivery.
These medical equipment will go a long way to help reduce preventable maternal deaths. A past assistant governor and the district Rotary committee chair, Rotarian Ogechi Becky Okwama, have this to say.
By God's grace, the aim which we have as Rotary Club of Umuahia North to bring this will always come to bear. This equipment here will serve to save the lives of both mothers and children.
A senior nursing staff in the obstetrics and gynecology department, Mrs. Onyemobi Aishatu, who represented the head of nursing services, Federal Medical Center, expressed profound gratitude to the Rotary Club of Umuahia North for their donation.
On behalf of the Medical Director, Professor Onibuchi Azubike, and the entire staff of Federal Medical Center Umuahia, we want to deeply appreciate Rotary Club of Umuahia North for this very thoughtful and kind gesture. Like the last speaker said, this is not the first time Rotary is coming to our aid. Your presence is all over in this place. The most recent visit was when we had a set of quintuplex here. Rotary was fully involved in the assistance of that patient and her babies. And today they are very well, doing very well, resettled, and they have support going for the next 5 years of their lives. They are settled. All because of benevolence of good people of goodwill like Rotary and other well-meaning Nigerians. So I want to thank you very much.
Shortly after the presentation, members of the Rotary Club of Umuahia North made a brief stop at the administrative complex of the hospital to have a brief interaction with the Chairman Medical Advisory Committee of the Federal Medical Center Umuahia, Dr. Onyono Ugochukwu, who equally commended the Rotary Club of Umuahia North for their selfless services to humanity.